Hey everybody, so I was sitting here and reflecting on some messages that I had been receiving and wanted to share them with you guys. And maybe kind of like story time type deal, so bear with me. But to kind of go in and explain these messages, okay, so you guys can kind of understand them. But I was sitting here the other day and I was outside and I had a message come through in the form of limitation and how we tend to limit ourselves before we ever get started. And this message came through as I was sitting and seeing a bumblebee and just looking at how fast this bumblebee's wings were moving and thinking about how no one told that bumblebee like how fast that its wings had to flap to be able to fly. It just automatically was able to do so. And I feel like we cut a lot of ourselves short because of what it is that we hear or see in form of limitation or we feel upon ourselves, so we don't even try to reach true greatness or to soar in a sense in our own lives because we feel like we are not able to make it there, whether it be from information that we heard from the outside or our own like thoughts and reflections of ourselves. And this goes into all of the aspects of your life and how you limit yourself, not just within like how big or successful that you want to be or within love, with creativity, with all things. And I kind of just like let the message kind of like not slip by, but I didn't really give it a lot of thought. It was just kind of like in this moment and kind of like out the next. And then here I am at 4 o'clock this morning watching the rain and the thunderstorm that came through and the lightning and how much the wind is just whipping around. And I was staring at my window looking at some flowers and just thinking about how strong these winds are and how you would think that they would have the potential to break or ruin or dismantle these flower petals. And by the time the storm was done, they looked like they were still untouched. And it kind of heightened back into the same message. Like I had the reflection back to the bumblebee that I had a couple days prior, which is that like these flowers don't have the outside impression or like the outside influence of feeling like they were supposed to be damaged after that storm or whatever the case may be. And not to say anything about healing or anything like that. This message was strictly in form of how we limit ourselves and how we automatically put a perspective on there of what it is that we expect and not what may possibly happen, because we are undermining our own true strength and our own true ability was the reason behind this message. But I thought that I felt that I wanted to share this with all of you guys, because this message is not solely for me. This message is for everybody that is trying to do anything, whether it is within love or parenting or success, creativity, whatever the case may be, is that what could we accomplish if we didn't think that or just have this one end all be all goal? Or what could we accomplish if we didn't have the fear of the outside looking in and what it is other people are saying that you're capable of doing, or what it is that you feel like you're capable of doing because your own self-doubts or whatever the case may be. But like ask yourself, what is it that you could accomplish if you did not put limitations on what it is that you are doing because you feel like you aren't big enough or you're too small or you can't make enough noise to make a difference or whatever the case may be. So I really just wanted to share this message with you guys, and I hope that you have found maybe some inspiration or some clarity within this message as well.